Norway, the early 1990s, a country known for its peaceful fjords, northern lights, and one of the most disturbing chapters in music history. This is the story of Mayhem, a band that redefined black metal not just with sound, but with suicide, murder, arson, and a legacy soaked in darkness. You're not ready for what you're about to hear. Mayhem was formed in 1984 by guitarist Øystein Aarseth, also known as Euronymous, bassist Necro Butcher, and drummer Mannheim. Inspired by bands like Venom and Bathory, they weren't just playing music. They were building a philosophy. This was more than rebellion. It was anti-everything. Anti-religion, anti-mainstream, anti-life. They sought authenticity through chaos, and black metal became their medium. Their early shows were few, but legendary. Blood, fire, and sheer volume made them infamous in Oslo's underground. The band dressed in corpse paint, black and white makeup that made them look like the Walking Dead. By the late 80s, Mayhem had begun attracting a cult-like following. But the group would soon take a turn from theatrical to terrifyingly real. In 1988, a new member joined Mayhem, Swedish vocalist Per Yngve Olin, known simply as Dead. He didn't just sing about death. He believed he was already dead. Dead was obsessed with death, decay, and the morbid. He had a deeply troubled psyche. He once said he didn't come from this world. He believed his soul had died years before. He would bury his stage clothes in the dirt to rot, then wear them on stage. He smeared animal blood on himself. He kept a decaying crow in a bag so he could inhale its scent before performing. On stage, he cut himself violently with knives and shards of glass. Fans reported shows where he collapsed from blood loss mid-performance. Instead of concern, his bandmates embraced the horror. Euronymous encouraged Dead's behavior, believing it made the band more authentic. But Dead's mental health was unraveling, and no one intervened. On April 8, 1991, Dead took his own life in a rural house the band had rented. He wrote a note apologizing for all the blood and stating, chillingly, "Excuse the mess." He slit his wrists and throat, and then shot himself in the head with a shotgun. He was found by Euronymous. But instead of calling the police right away, Euronymous did something chilling. He went to a nearby store, bought a disposable camera, took pictures of Dead's corpse, and later used one of those photos for the bootleg album Dawn of the Black Hearts. Even worse, rumors spread that Euronymous collected skull fragments and gave them away as necklaces. It's unclear how much is myth and how much is fact. But what is certain? Dead's suicide shattered the band, and Necro Butcher left, horrified. Into this void stepped Varg Vikernes, creator of the one-man band Burzum. He was a rising figure in the Norwegian black metal scene, intelligent, extreme, and soon to become infamous. Varg joined Mayhem as bassist, but behind the scenes, tension grew. He and Euronymous were both strong personalities. Varg began to see Euronymous as a manipulator, someone who used others for his own legend. Meanwhile, churches across Norway were being set on fire. Over 50 were burned, many of them medieval wooden structures. It was seen as a rebellion against Christianity and Western values. Varg was eventually arrested and questioned. He leaned into the media attention, giving interviews that only added fuel to the fire. In August 1993, the rivalry between Varg and Euronymous exploded. Literally. Varg drove to Euronymous' apartment in Oslo. What happened inside remains murky. Varg claimed Euronymous had planned to torture and kill him first. But what is undeniable? Euronymous was stabbed 23 times. Twice to the head, 5 times to the neck, and 16 times to the back. Varg was arrested and sentenced to 21 years for murder and arson, the longest sentence possible under Norwegian law at the time. Mayhem could have ended in tragedy, but they didn't. They reformed. They continued. And to this day, Mayhem performs on stages around the world. Their sound has evolved, but the darkness remains. Over the years, their albums, De Mysterious Dom Sathanas, Ordo Ad Chao, Demon, have cemented them as pioneers of black metal. But the legacy is complicated. To some, they are icons of rebellion and artistic purity. To others, they represent the danger of unchecked extremism. Mayhem is more than just music. Their story is a mirror, reflecting the darkest corners of youth, ideology, and identity. What began as a band became a myth. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want more disturbing true stories from music history. And tell us below, was Mayhem the darkest band ever? Or just a reflection of a world gone mad? Turn on notifications. You won't want to miss what we uncover next.